I'm just really excited that ambassadors are now opening their eyes to the potential of Facebook groups. We started our Facebook group for our own members in 2009, and then we grew it to a few thousand members, and then one day in 2015, our group just disappeared. Thankfully, though, we had built a sizable email list, and we were able to use email marketing to help us rebuild a new group and move on. So this was our first big painful lesson with groups. Don't put all your eggs in the Facebook basket. Since then, we've built hundreds of Facebook groups following several strategies. As of today, we have found that the best structure is to have a Facebook business page that connects to two groups. One group for prospecting with generic content, which is called the discovery group, and then one group for customers, which is your retention group. The reason I give them those names is because those are the objectives. You're trying to get people to discover what you have and explore. Whereas the other group, you're trying to retain them. So that's why we gave them that name. Now, why do we recommend having a Facebook business page? Well, three reasons. One, a page allows total strangers to check you out before they join your group. You can also run ads, which can send total strangers to your group on demand 24/7. Now, here's where most people stop, but they're really missing out on the long game. And the key to getting the most out of your group-based community is to connect it to your own educational ecosystem, as you guys can see in this graphic. Essentially, you're trying to get people off of Facebook into your ecosystem of newsletters, videos, events, and more. And we're not the only ones who believe in the importance of building your community strategy around email marketing and outside assets. Well, we as a team have been studying the $1 Million Method with Landon Stewart and Chris Stapleton. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see that. There are some points they make that I feel you really need to know. And this is one of them, as you can see here in this slide coming up. They teach what we teach, and that is to collect emails. So read what he says. He says, we'll take the post and then we'll email that content inside of the group, right, to our email list. You see how smart that is? They'll do a page post in the group, and then they'll email their list to go, hey, go and check out this post. And that's how they get a lot more engagement than most people will ever get. Because you got to realize, if people don't see your post inside their news feed, they will rarely actually go directly to your group. Let's take a look at this video with Tanya Eliza. She is a 7-figure top leader. I believe she's in Modere, but we model a lot of what we do off of what Tanya teaches. Really appreciate her work. So let's watch this video and see how she backs up what I said.
When it comes to list building, and if you guys have been tuning in to anything that I have been talking about over the last, I don't know, maybe 6 months now, I have been shouting from the rooftops all about how important it is to grow your email list and turn your social media following into a list that you own and you control and you can follow up with, so that you build that know, like, and trust factor with your audience. And they easily, more easily buy what it is that you're recommending and suggesting to them.
Now, this business is not about you guys learning technology. You got to learn the basics. But it's really more about you learning to be great communicators, great leaders, right? If you can get good at that, and good appointment setters, I would also say that. That's the big part. So therefore, I want you guys to picture yourselves as you're the race car drivers. You got to get a pit crew. Well, in our case, we are the pit crew. I have a team that knows how to do all this, who could do it for you. You're not changing your own tires at home. You go to the service station for most of you. Why would you do that with your Shaklee business as well? Why not have someone else who understands all this technology stuff? Let them do all that, so you can focus on the things you can never outsource, which is communicating, inviting, coaching, like that.